I don't think I'm even gonna I'm gonna be really nasty and not even give him a prayer's hope. I'm just gonna go like knight f4. Okay, so I need to win this game. I'm playing Sychev Klementy 10-0. Time to refocus and okay, let's get going. Yeah, now I actually have to be very careful because like if I lose another game, I'm in really bad shape. So it's time to sort of zone in a little bit. Yeah, let's play c4. Probably be a little bit quieter because I mean if I don't win this game, I think it's already very unlikely I qualify. So I really do need to like sort of zone in, get into the groove and just play good chess. Plays e6, so I'm still gonna play b3. He plays that, so I'll go here. I'll go knight c6. I'll probably trade. He takes with the pawn. Okay, let's do this one. This is one of the safer ways to play this. I guess I castle and play d4. Take with the knight. I think knight d2 is fine. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's fine. We'll find out if it's fine or not fine, but I think it's okay. I take. There's queen d6. I can play f4 here, but I think I'm just gonna go g3. Keep it very simple. Like rook e1, bishop f1. Nothing very exciting here. My plan at least. I have rook c1. I have bishop f1, knight f3. I mean, all these moves seem completely fine. I think I have two cams up. Let me make sure. Yeah, I do. What he's gonna do here. A6 is a move. He's thinking for a long time here. Plays rook c8. Now that's an interesting move. That's not a move that I was really expecting, honestly. Now the question is, do I play knight f3 or not? He wants to go bishop a5, I guess. I think I'll just go bishop f1's a move. Bishop e2 is also a move. A lot of options here, quite tricky. I also have queen f3 maybe, but I don't like queen f3. It's really a question, do I play a3, bishop e2 or something else? I think I'm just gonna play stable chess. Go here. This way if he plays bishop b6, I can just trade, go knight f3 and queen d4, and should be very slightly better. Very slightly. Probably not much, but maybe a little bit of something. Maybe I should have gone to d3 if I want that. Who knows? I also could have played bishop f1, so we'll see. He was deep in thought here. What his idea is. He's using a lot of time. Okay, plays rook e8, which is a pretty reasonable move. What is the idea exactly behind rook e8? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's more what are the ideas that my opponent's playing for than the actual anything else specifically. Now I can go back to b5, which is kind of silly. Knight f3 doesn't look right. Bishop f6 is crazy. a3, bishop d6 takes knight f3, rook e3 takes king h1. Queen f2, bishop f1 is fine. Knight e4, bishop f1, knight f2, king g1. He has some silly ideas here that I think I understand what he's trying to do. Rook e3 takes, queen e3 can... Oh, there's still queen d4 there. Queen f2, bishop f1, rook c2. No, I think I've actually had something very similar to this before. So I'm going to play a3 and knight f3. And I think this should be okay. I also don't know why I use so much time, because here I can just go knight f3. I was actually looking at this line. Takes here, and like knight e4, queen d4. If queen f2, there's bishop f1. I had some game entitled Tuesday where someone did a very similar sack, and in that game it worked, but here I don't think it does work. Point behind a3 is just to stop bishop a5, and then at some point I can just go b4 and keep expanding on the queen side. I used way too much time on that move, but still up a lot of time, and unlike in the Bordnik game, I'll probably try to use my time here. That was one of the other things I did very poorly, was when I was up a minute on the clock, I was still moving too fast against Bordnik. Let's see what he's gonna do here. I mean, maybe his a5 is a move. Well, it seems kind of like a weird... Oh, sure enough, he does it right on cue. Okay. So, okay, queen b1 makes sense. I don't know if I love queen b1. I mean, I think I'm gonna go here in queen b2. I'm just gonna try to line up something on the diagonal, basically. I also have b4 at some point, because right now a3 is weak. I'd love to bring the rook in, but this a pawn is also hanging, so could have gone rook c1. Maybe rook c1 was better, but who cares? Who careth, not meeth. I mean, I'm way up on clock, which again, with 0 increment, being way up on clock matters a lot more. If there was 2-second increment here, for example, my opponent would be completely fine. Just keep chilling, using his time, trying to find the best move. But already with 5 minutes and no increment, you kind of have to be very careful how you play this. Plays h5. I mean, I saw that as a move. Now the reason I thought that wasn't great is because I thought I could go like queen b2 maybe. h4 takes... Oh, let's just go here. Lining this up. If h4, I think I am going to take on f6, most likely. Plays it, or maybe not actually. No, maybe not. Let's just go here. Takes, I just take, of course. It's a little bit scary potentially because there may be some weaknesses, but I think with my active rook, active diagonal here, I should be fine as long as there's no sack on e3 or some way to put a ton of pressure on g3. I think long term I should be better here. All it comes down to is whether there's some way to create some quick attack. If he doesn't, pieces are going to come off the board, and long term the structure is very bad for him with the pawn. So unless he can attack right away, I think he's in a little bit of trouble here, and he's already down to 4 minutes as well, so time is a ticking for my opponent here, and he really is thinking, he's thinking too much. What he's gonna do. It was knight g4. So okay, so knight g4 is exactly what I was saying. He's trying to get a quick strike to f2. Now first of all, I can wait, can I take g7, queen g6, bishop f6? I mean, it looks a little scary. Actually, knight g4 might be a very good move by my opponent. I do have knight f3 to cut him off in between. Knight f3, knight f2, bishop e5, rook e5, queen e5, queen e5, knight e5, knight e4, bishop g4. That looks good.
Empty clouds 15.
Knight f3, knight takes e3, bishop e5, rook e5, queen e5, queen e5, knight e5. That should be fine. Bishop e5, queen h6 to go for mate 1 on g2. rook fe3, bishop f3 is no good, queen 3 is no good. Yeah, I think it's safe. Knight f3, knight f2, bishop e5. Queen e6 maybe? Queen e6. Rook c7, rook c7 takes 6, queen e3. Bishop f1 should be winning. I'm gonna trust my well, I have a lot of time, so, and if I'm wrong I lose the game, so I should probably use that time right here. c7, rook c7, queen c7 is no good, knight e4, bishop e5, queen d6, king f2, rook e5, knight e5, queen e5, queen f6, bishop f3 is fine. 5, rook c8, bishop c8. Rookie, okay, knight f3. Takes. Rook c7. If queen e3, I have bishop d4. Rook c7, bishop c7 is no good. Knight e4, queen d4, knight g4, queen d, knight g4. I think it's fine. Let's go for it. Because knight f2, I have bishop e5. I was just looking at this line really in depth, trying to make it work. Takes, bishop d4. Yeah, I think this is okay. Although he does have f6, he's got f6, which keeps the threat alive. Let's see. Okay, plays queen g6, completely ignoring the threat, which I saw that, but I thought there was something wrong with queen g6. I don't know if it was knight. I thought it feels wrong, but again, I have to find a move. Bishop b5, knight f2 is a problem. Bishop f1, knight f2 maybe is a problem, so I have to do something immediately. Queen c2 is no good. Queen b1. Queen b1 looks like, I mean, this feels very scary, I have to say. I have knight h4, queen g5, f4 maybe. Wait a second. Okay, I'm up on the clock, so this is where I need to just be smart and play the good moves. 5, f4, queen h5, bishop f3. I mean, that looks very, very wild. Queen h5, bishop f3, g5, 2. Kind of scary. Really don't want to play knight h4, but I think I kind of have to. Queen g5, I play f4. What's he gonna do? Queen h5, bishop f3, and I think I'm covering the squares. Queen h6, of course, is no good because of knight f5. I think he has to go to h5. Then I go bishop f3, and I think I'm okay. I don't know if I'm actually winning, but I think I should be in good shape here. Bishop on h3 also kind of is in the way of things a little bit here. If rook e3, I just take and I win the game. He's getting too low on time, so either he's going to find a mating pattern. Whoa, queen h. Wait, I have knight f5, but I think I'm just going to go here to dodge stuff. I don't want to allow some stupid blunder. And g5 now, knight f5 is very strong. So either he's going to find a way to find a mating attack, and I might just lose this game, or most likely he's not going to find it. He's going to just run out of time and lose the game on clock. Knight f5 was actually maybe good because queen there, I had bishop d3. Now he does hang the pawn on g7. Do I take it or not? He's got f6. I don't think I do. I think I should just try to keep squeezing him like a grape here somehow. Queen e2 makes sense. c5 does not make sense. Bishop g2 is a very safe way to play, but it doesn't seem like the correct play. I mean, queen d2 makes sense. Queen e2 makes sense. Rook c5. 6 does not look right. Okay, so it's still very tricky. Still not easy to play. Let's see, I do have b4 maybe as a move. I don't know if it's a good move. Probably it's not a good move. I don't like it, but okay, I gotta come up with something. Bishop g7, f6, bishop g4, queen g4 is just bad. Rook c3, bishop b6 is no good. Rook c5, bishop b6, c8, rook c8, queen e2, b6, f5, queen d. Okay, let's just be safe here. No big blunders. If I don't make any blunders, I'm gonna win this game on time. That's the bottom line. Whoa, g5. Whoa, wait a second. I did not see that at all, actually. Big yikes by me. But I have knight g2. I could have also maybe sacked there. I could have sacked for the bishop. It goes bishop d6. Very logical. Again, if I don't blunder, I'm going to win this game on time. I just have to not blunder. That's isn't really much more to it. Now if I take rook c8, rook c8. If I take and play knight f4, takes queen e2, bishop e2. Still very tricky to play. You have e4 maybe. Yeah, let's just go for it. Try to simplify the game and just win on time. I mean, you kind of have. Wait, but actually, maybe I take with the queen. I mean, time is so tight here that I think I guess I'm gonna play it safe with queen e4. It's better to be safe because he's got 50 seconds. Bishop e4 maybe is a better move, but with 50 seconds I have to play the smart percentage play, which is just a trade, and keep going, because with 45 seconds he's gonna flag, and even if this isn't best objectively, he's gonna flag on time. So it's like I have to take the time route versus because there's more chance of a flag than there is of a win on the board. But I mean, I should be fine here. Okay, so I just wait, or do I play bishop f5? Let's just take e8, logical. Here maybe that should be a blunder. Knight f4, and he has no check. The bishop's under attack. No knight f2. He's gonna flag. Very, very tough game, but I'm gonna get the win. Bishop d. Well, that's just a free juicer. That is just free, I think. Now I just have to be smart and not blunder. That's all there is to it. Just simple, smooth moves. Checks. Go here. Here. Yeah, that's game. Tough game. Go here. All right, we got the win. Very, very tough game. Very tricky. Okay, here we go. Round 4. Let me make sure the second cam's up. Not a good pairing for round 4, but it is what it is. Okay, here we go. Round 4, d4. I'm gonna play f5. I mean, I feel like I need to win. I don't think a draw is good enough here, so I'm gonna try to be aggressive, which did not serve me well against Bortnick when I was too aggressive, but let's see. Okay, so far pretty standard, nothing too crazy. So he plays c4. Let's go d6. I'm gonna play c6, my standard line. Knight c6 is also playable. I played it last round of the US Championship against Jeffrey Zhang, but objectively not a great choice. So he goes b3, so I'll play queen a5, target the knight, play e5. All very standard so far. I guess I'll play e. Oh wait, no, he didn't hang a knight. What am I doing? Sorry, takes or bishop d2. Never mind. For a second I thought he just actually made a mouse slip and hung a knight. Oh my gosh, for a split second I was like, what's going on? But queen c3, bishop d2, it's just a trap. Oh whoops. Okay, so let's take the pawn. So second cam is on, I think, right? Yeah, second cam's on. Okay. I was like, for a second I thought he hung the knight, and it's like, wait a second. At least I didn't spot it, because then I'd be like, wait a second. At least I played it because I was sure he was going to guard the knight. Otherwise that would have been a very embarrassing way to kind of throw the RCC today. Okay, let's see. So he's thinking here. So I mean, the question is, what's his move? I don't think takes is considered to be correct, but I don't know what white is supposed to do here exactly. Also, it looks like we got a quick draw in the game between Paravyan and Dubov. Maybe I think they drew quickly, which is a little surprising. Again, 6 points most likely is going to qualify, for those of you guys who are wondering what I'm thinking about in terms of score. So I need to get 4 more points in this event. If I get 4 more points, I'm pretty confident with 43 players 6 should qualify. I think the only time 6 doesn't qualify is generally when it's been close to like 50 or 55 players, or 60 the one time. So most likely I think 6 will qualify as usual, and if it doesn't, so be it. My man is thinking for a very, very long time here. So he plays c5, which is interesting. Now, first of all, I have e4 here. I don't think I have any other moves that make sense. I mean, if I don't play e4, then what am I really playing for, kind of? Let me think. If I don't play e4, do I have any other good alternatives? And the answer to that question, I think, is no. So let's just do it. Probably plays knight e5. Oh, it goes bishop f4 first. Interesting. Okay, I guess I'll go back. And now I have knight h5. I also have knight bd7. Which one makes sense is also a big question mark here. Knight h5 looks like the right move objectively, but I don't know if it is. Knight bd7 is also quite reasonable. I feel like I should be better here somehow. Maybe rook d8, c5. I think I'm gonna play rook d8, because if he goes b5, I have c5. Plays queen b3, I have bishop e6. I'm still sitting on knight h5 as a move as well to hit the bishop. I really like my position here, so I think I'm in good. He does it. Wait, because now d5, there's knight h5 and what? Wait, did I just blunder something? Oh no! Don't tell me. Wait, no, wait. I just take and take. Okay, wait a second. My opponent's made a mistake here. I know this is a blunder, but I have to find the correct way to play it. This is not correct by him. Let's think. Knight d7 is an obvious move. Knight h5 is another very obvious move that I can play. Rook d4 is also a move, although bishop e3 doesn't look quite right. So my assumption is that I should put a knight on d7 or play knight h5. So if I go knight h5, queen c5, queen c5, dc5, knight f4, knight h5, queen c5. Knight h5 also has bishop e3, which is kind of weird. I think knight bd7 must be right, and I don't think I should use a lot of time here to play it either. I think I should just go for it. I think it's knight yeah, let's just go for it. This has to be relatively okay. I can just take back with knight d5, bishop f7. I'll pre-move it, of course. I could have played knight fd7. Maybe knight fd7 was a little bit better. I wonder if I should have put the other knight here just to force the trade, because here maybe white has other moves he can play. He doesn't have to trade the knights. Not to say that I think he should play other moves, but he does have other moves. So he takes. Take, of course. Now I hit the pawn on d4. Now I'm threatening g5 potentially as well. I mean, okay, now do I have knight b6 is a question. Knight b6, queen c5, queen f7 is a move. I can play like queen f7. Knight b6 is the move that looks objectively correct to me, but making it work is a different story altogether. Knight b6, bc5, knight c4, queen b4, and maybe I don't have a good g5. No, then bishop d6. For kc, it looks wrong. Very tough position. I know that I'm better here, but proving it is going to be very difficult. Queen f6. Queen f6. Queen f6, d5, bishop. Okay, let's do this because I hit the knight. If he goes d5, I go bishop f7. I should be very happy. e3 is getting this bishop in a little bit of a bad spot, so I don't think he can really do that. If h4, I think I just take. Again, this doesn't look quite right for white somehow. Plays e3, which I kind of thought he might do that, but the problem is I think now I have bishop f8. I mean, I feel like I should be winning somehow here. Knight b6 is wrong, so bishop e5, I think. If I take rook d4, oh, this feels so wrong for white. Where's the win here? I mean, there's got to be something. Just feels so wrong. I take and play queen f7. I guess I'll just take and play queen f7. Keep it very, very simple here. Moving a little bit too slowly again, and this takes with the pawn. Wow, now that's kind of shocking. I did not expect that. Wait. Bishop f8, bishop d6. Trade, knight b6. I mean, that's very, very pleasant. Knight b6 right away also looks very pleasant. Let's just go here. If d5, I take the pawn. If bishop e5, I think I'm going to go queen f8 to force a trade of materials. And he's got this loose pawn here that just feels very, very weak. Like, I'm not even sure what white's supposed to do. This looks like just a very bad position. Maybe knight e2, knight c4. I mean, everything here just doesn't look right. So barring some catastrophe, I think I am going to win this game. Okay, so he does that. So I go here to force the queens off. I mean, I guess he can go queen c1, but I mean, again, rook c8. A lot of pressure in the center of the board. And I'm not feeling it for my man Gilles. Or Gilles, I should say, not Jill. Gilles. See what he's gonna do. I assume he'll trade, probably. The question is when he trades, do I take with a king or do I take with a bishop? That's a bit. Whoa, queen b. Wait, what? Oh, he still wants queen b. I mean, this looks insane though. Well, let's just do it. Now I can take and go queen f7, which looks good. I mean, that should just be really good, in fact. If I move the queen, he has some d5 nonsense, so let's just I think I'm just going to take the safe route with takes. Now I think queen f7 or e7. Which one's better, f7 or e7? Go to e7. Does he have any tricks? Queen a4. Nah, I think this looks like the right square to go to, just because the queen has more axes. If I go to f7, it's also very good, but f7 there's nothing except on this diagonal, whereas e7 I keep all these ideas alive. So I take, and really, really hard to believe that this is not just very good for me. Okay, plays rook d1. I trade. Now he has queen d4 again. Now somehow it's tricky. I've made a mistake yet again. Queen c7, queen d4, knight e5 maybe, or knight e5, queen d4, queen c7. That actually looks fine. b6. No, I mean, this has to be fine. Just queen c7. Because now queen a7, I just take and I guard the knight. Plays h3, reasonable move. Now the key here is first things first. I think just close this side of the board with b6. Okay, logical move. Now I do have queen c5, but I don't like it right away. Let's go here. Again, very hard for white to play this. Queen e3. What's his idea? Queen h6 or something? I'm assuming queen c5 is winning. If it's not winning, then so be it. If this endgame is really not winning, even with my king this close to the outside pawns, then I don't really want to play chess. Okay, queen d2, reasonable try. Now the thing here is I think I should start expanding. It's just a question of which side I expand on. I also have h5. Knight d3, knight d1. I mean, that's fine, but let's just go h5. I basically want to stop g4 here. And if he doesn't have g4, he can't activate the bishop because of the fork, so he's kind of just stuck. like more than kind of. I mean, he's actually like really stuck. So I should just win this game. Oh, I had knight d3 and queen c1. I had knight d3 and queen c1, which I should have seen. That was very poor. Okay, let's see. If I go queen d5, I'm making a little bit of a mess out of this. Just a little bit of a mess. If I take queen h6, I mean, yeah, this should just be winning. Yeah, I'm just gonna go here, run the king out, and don't really see much for my opponent. Go here because I have bishop f7, queen's guarding everything. And just go back to c5, play queen d6, and should be pretty straightforward here. I don't really see any counterplay either for him. Knight c3, so I go queen c5, make sure I guard everything here. I have knight f3 if I want it. I also have not queen d6. Knight f3, bishop f3, e takes f3, knight d4 is probably winning, but it's not the safest way. That being said, it is pretty clean, I think. Yeah, I think it's actually very clean if I go knight f3. Takes, queen takes, bishop g2 takes, queen e5 check, king d7, queen d4, king c8. Yeah, he's got nothing. Yeah, let's go for it. I just realized time is actually kind of close here. Just a block I take, and checks, and then I go here, and then I just dodge. I dodge all the checks basically, and his bishop is dead, so if he can't actually win this bishop with the queen, he's just playing with a dead bishop here. So it's just I just go here, takes, end the game. Yeah, I'm gonna win this game pretty soon. I go here, and now I just take a2 and dead bishop, so I'm not really worried about the pin here. I mean, everything wins here, so I guess I'll just go here. Not really sure why I'm thinking, but I am. Yeah, logical. Oh, let's just go here. Really not sure what I'm doing actually in this end game. I'm like playing kind of weirdly. Although again, the bishop is still very dead. I've got all these pawns, so he's got no scope with the bishop. So eventually this is just gonna win for me. Let's go here. Now I have queen d2. I'll just go here. Oh yeah, now this just wins because I hit, or he's got queen a3, I guess. He resigns. Okay, we got the win. Very good, another win. And now we move to 3 out of 4. I mean, it's not the best score I've ever had, but it's something decent. What does Paravyan play? I don't even remember what he plays, so I'm just gonna play knight f3. I don't normally play like this. Actually, I lost to Paravyan in something like this in the last round of RC before, so try to play a good game here. I'm gonna play c4. Now it's 10-0. I need to remember it's 10-0. Yeah, this looks good. That's all good. There we go. I will take, play knight d2. Yeah, I had this against him, Paravyan, and I think it was just I think I lost at the last round of RCC when I was trying to get like first or something. For no reason, I just like overpressed in this line. He plays queen a5, knight d2, takes a3, etc, etc, etc. Okay, plays knight a6. Impressive. Now the question is, am I gonna play c6 here or not play c6? I think I will play c6 and just bishop e2 and just castles and knight d4. I mean, this is all very, very slow. Nothing very exciting is happening here, but it's still a game of chess at the end of the day. But he takes. Oh, is this some kind of trick that I'm unaware of where he goes knight b4 and this is just like a dead draw immediately? This might be some silly line where this leads to a forced draw. So let's go for it. I guess I'll take and play knight a3. I have a feeling this is headed for something that's just like some kind of auto draw. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe not. Knight e4, I just trade in castle, I guess. Does have some bishop a6 maybe. I guess I should pre-move this because it's a safe pre-move. Actually, no, I don't think I should. Let me think. No, I think I should, because if he moves the knight, I have to trade. Any square he moves the knight, yeah, any square he moves the knight, I'm trading. So it's a good pre-move. It's a good safe pre-move. This will save me a few, like 2-3 seconds later on in the game if I need it somewhere. Then again, you know, it doesn't feel right. Actually, 94, maybe I have 95. Wait, no, actually, maybe I shouldn't make this pre-move. Oh. No, I think it's correct. Actually, I do think it's correct. Just thinking about it. Plays knight c3, then I go there, and then there. Yeah, it should be kind of okay. Might be a draw though. I don't really like my position that much. Oh, he plays knight d3. Interesting. So I take. That's a surprising move. I thought knight e4 was safer than this, because now after castles and rook c1, I do have knight c4 first, but knight c4 bishop a6 doesn't look right. Let's castle. I don't know if I like the way that Paravyan played this, because now after knight d5 trade and rook c1, I'm probably very slightly better. It's not like it's anything special. Of course, it's nothing objectively. For a computer, I'm sure it says zeros, but it feels a touch iffy somehow for black. Just a touch iffy. Okay, so he plays a5, which also gives me knight e5. Wait, this feels very, very questionable at best. Wait a second. This is definitely wrong. I just have to find the right sequence. Now, is it knight e5 or is it knight c4 first? Rook e6, knight d3, bishop a6, rook fc1. No, I mean, let's think. Knight e5, rook e6, knight ac4, rook e6, rook d1 maybe, rook d1, knight d5, knight d5, e4, and a bishop a6. I mean, this just doesn't look right somehow. I mean, I have knight ac4, knight b6. And that's just for starters. That's not, maybe not even the only way to play this, but it looks very questionable by Paravyan. Rook fd1, knight d5, e4, yeah, good. I'm also way up on clock, so things are looking up so far in this game, at least. Plays rook d2, which that looks very strange. That also looks like a bad move as well. Knight c4 takes 6, knight e4. What is this? I don't understand. I just take and move my knight back. Yeah, I don't know what I think Paravyan's just losing his mind in this game, and I don't really know why, but I'll take it. Yeah, this is just insane what he's done. He's gonna lose this game, I think. Oh, he's got rook e2. So wait, so if I Maybe it's not so simple. Oh wait, I take bishop e6, and actually he has an idea. He at least has a legit idea here. So the first question is, do I play rook e1? That's the first question. Or do I play knight c6? Knight c6 looks like obviously looks like the correct move here. Knight c6, bishop e6, knight e7, king f8, bishop a3 just looks crushing. He does have bishop a6. Bishop a6 maybe is his idea, but I still take on e7 and move the bishop. I just don't understand what he's doing. Maybe I'm just stupid and I don't understand chess, but this looks terrible here. Knight e7, king f8, bishop a3, and ooh, mamma mia, this looks very, very poor for black. Looks very, very poor. I think I suspect that I actually think that Paravyan, in his mind, he had the same problem happen to him that happened to me during the candidates, which is, I think after he played rook d3, knight e5, he's like, what did I do? Knight e4 was an easy draw. I suspect he had the same thought process, and he's just like, he's just annoyed now. Okay, so he goes there. So if I take king f8, bishop a3, I mean, that's got to be good. Takes king h8, bishop d4. I mean, I don't know, if this isn't good, then so be it. Because bishop a3 just guards, and then rook e1, or I mean, just about anything is winning, I think, for me. If he goes king h8, I just go bishop d4, and I mean, if this isn't winning, okay, plays a4, which also gives me knight b6, but I think I'm just going to play smooth moves, which I think is just rook e1, ab3, rook e2, bishop c4. Also just play ab3. It's two pawns. If I can't win this, then so be it. I mean, he takes, I can take and play rook b2. He takes, I can even just take with the a pawn, which I think I will do just to avoid any weird counterplay, and I just don't know how he's supposed to equalize exactly. At least I don't see how he equalizes. I mean, he'll probably take, and I'm just going to take back and just avoid any weird nonsense. Maybe I should. Oh, wow. Okay. He does it in the other order. So, okay, let's take knight e4, which I don't really understand. Now I can trade g7. Again, I have knight b6 somewhere in here, but I think I'm just going to go like, wait, knight c6, knight c3, knight b6 or something. Think for 1 second. Knight b6 is a move. It's not the best move. Knight c6 just looks very clean, probably. Yeah, let's just go. I guess let's just go here. Might have some rook a2 stuff, but I always have f3, so I can't really be in danger. Might be slightly wrong though what I've done. Yeah, he's got knight c3. I mean, I can obviously trade and play an endgame up a pawn. The bad pawn structure. I mean, I'm up 3 minutes, so it's really a tricky spot here in terms of what I'm supposed to do. Knight b6, rook a6 is not good. Already established that. I can't move the pawn. Knight d6 looks quite scary. There's still rook a6, so that can't be right. Knight e5 is also a very logical move. I actually kind of like knight e5 somehow. Yeah, let's go for this. I think this is a good move. He has to take, and then he has to take, and then I take and play like rook b1. Or do I go b4? Actually, wait, b4 is also a move, I just realized. Oh, b4, b5 actually looks very scary. How is black supposed to stop the pawn? Wait a second. This feels like Magnus territory. There's some, I feel like b4 might just win. Of course, takes and rook b1 might also just win. Let's just take the safe route. I'm just going to go rook b1 and keep this very, very safe. I also realize I have knight d8 somewhere, but probably not necessary. F4, rook b1, rook a8, rook b7. I mean, that looks very crushing too. F7, rook f7, knight e2, king there, takes 2 pawns. Okay, so I think this looks like the safe way to play it. I mean, I have rook b7, and his knight is actually just stuck on the rim here, so... Although I don't know how I punish him for that. I'm gonna go h4, maybe h5. Is h5? I expected that. Now rook b7 looks like a strong move. Now there's no weird ice skaters. King has lift here. Lift to h2. f7 is weak. Knight e7 is a threat. Actually, king g8 there might just be, actually king g8 there's knight g6 because takes, he loses, it takes, I just take with the knight. So this is going to be a win, a very important win at that. We're going to get to 4 out of 5. So very, very good score. See what he does here. Yeah, so now there is knight g6. It's just a question, does knight g6 win? Takes, takes. It does win, because when he takes, I just take. I also can take and make a check first, but if he takes, I just take, then he takes, and he loses the juicer on e6. So, right, all right. Back in business. Gonna get another win, move to 4 out of 5, and it's all very, very hunky-dory now. Here goes knight c1. I mean, I can obviously check, but I don't think I'm even gonna. I'm gonna be really nasty and not even give him a prayer's hope. I'm just gonna go like knight f4, just cut off any nonsense on e2, and I can just move the king and just simple and very, very easy. He'll probably resign here if I had to guess. Maybe he is bishop h6, but still knight e7. Yeah, he just resigns. We get the win. Move to 4 out of 5. Very, very important win. Very important win. So now we're on 4 out of 5, and everything is really starting to come together.